Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Persia in Victoria 2. In the last episode we've just been sort of waiting for our Great War capitulation to expire, which should be in another few years. We also, just towards the end there, got a free CB on Russia, a place in the Sun CB, and duly declared war on it, at which point France just offered to piece us out immediately in exchange for the land we declared war. So we basically just got 2 free provinces, or 1 free province, 1 free region, whatever the correct terminology is. We gained some oil and opium in some reasonably well-populated areas, so that was pretty good. Kind of made me think that it might be a good idea to maybe fabricate or justify a war against Turkey right now, since they have similar allies. They're also in a war and being mostly sieged. We could probably beat them since they have no army, and if France takes over the leadership in that war as well, they'll probably be likely to piece us out immediately too. So we could see what we want from them. I don't know whether we should acquire state or place in the sun. Not sure. I think these are probably all non-colonial provinces. So we probably should just take some bordering territory. This here is, we have some sulfur. Here we have grain and fruit mostly. How about up here? Good populations in iron. That's interesting. Or this province has iron also. Or we could go here. This is definitely going to give us uglier borders, but that's okay. Not so concerned about that. Seems to be a lot more difficult to maintain attractive borders in Victoria 2 than in most other Paradox games, so I try not to worry about it too much. I don't know, we think we'll, let's see. I think we'll go for cars. It's this one region with the iron and very high population that I'm mostly interested in. So we'll go ahead and start justifying a war for that. I hope we don't gain too much infamy from it. We have gained some tax efficiency though. Let's do management strategy. Request for military access from Russia. I suppose so. They're not really in a good spot there. Unfortunately we took 10 infamy for that, so that's unfortunate, but oh well. And now we can build airplane factories. Alliance offer, we accept. Italy has accepted the peace offer from Austria-Hungary to acquire their cores. Looking pretty strong there, especially with all this land they took from France. So I wonder if we couldn't maybe try to get an alliance with Germany. They're actually pretty close. Once our infamy goes down, they would accept. Since I don't really want to make the mistake of getting on their bad side again. Demonstration turned sour. course rather become more socialist or more reactionary. Reactionary is fine. Yep. For some reason all of our spherelings refused our call to arms in our declaration of war against Russia, so that's why we're getting alliance offers back from them. Military access from Nepal. I suppose so. We should check out our competition in some of our spherelings here. I think we'll decrease China's opinion. Their ban is probably expiring pretty soon, in 2 weeks or so, so that's fine. We'll hold on to 50 there for the moment. Here everyone is cordial or lower still. Cordial or lower. Let's drop the UK down to cordial in West Morocco. And Egypt is fine. Okay, we've discovered Vanguard Party. So Turkey is out of their war now, which is something to be aware of. Though we should be able to declare war pretty soon. They still currently have no military. France, how is their military doing? I guess they maybe have started to rebuild, but are not looking too good still. And the UK actually has fewer brigades than we do, despite the fact that we have been disarmed. We should also remember that we have no transports because they got disbanded as part of our peace deal, so we won't be able to transport any troops around. I think we should be okay anyway, though. Let's catch up in psychology here, since we're very far behind. More tax efficiency and secret police. Turkey apparently trying to get us to not attack them. I think we're going to have to drop our relations to below 100 to actually declare war on them, so we may as well do that. Chinese Empire accepted the peace offer from the United Kingdom, so they're gaining, I'm assuming, a bunch of land from Russia. They took back their land here that Russia had, and yeah, they have expanded pretty substantially up there. That's interesting. Alliance offer from China. I would rather have Germany. They're down to -8. May as well increase our relations. The Turkish menace. Good. I mean, Chinese Empire is a great power, but they're pretty far away. Well, they might actually help us against Turkey. They can certainly siege up all of Britain's land in India. We know that. And in fact, they had some troops in Africa. They still have some here. So they are capable of bringing troops over this far. Okay, well, I'm convinced. We'll call them into our war. See what happens. Okay, we gained our CB. That's good. Probably no real reason to wait any longer before declaring. They're only going to build more brigades if we wait, probably. Or not, but either way. So I decided I wanted cars, I think. Really has only the one exceptionally good province. I mean, the rest of these areas aren't too great either, though. We'll take it. That's fine. So everyone is very likely to join. Let's see if they actually do this time. Yeah, all of Turkey's allies joined. West Morocco joined, Xinjiang joined, Qinghai joined. Let's get our war goal sieged as soon as possible. Get a few more armies over too. Did China come in? They're not in right now. We can manually call them, I suppose. Oh, they have a truce with France, so they are not able to be called. That is kind of unfortunate. That's fine, though. We'll use our armies down here in Africa to siege some of Britain's land. You head down here. This army that I still have over in West Morocco, I guess we'll bring over here too. And you can come over and siege Oman. We could divert an army to go into their Indian territory, I suppose, but I think our vassals might be able to take care of that one. Qinghai at least has some substantial armies. These Chinese armies in Tibet. Tibet does have an army of their own, though I guess we're not allied with them. Maybe we'll call them in. Okay, we want an occupation. They're only likely to join, but we'll see what happens. Okay, great. So we've had obviously no battle so far, no sign of any enemy armies, which is not too surprising. We should be able to get quite a bit of occupation pretty unopposed here. So we have an army from Switzerland and Austria-Hungary appearing. So we may have to prepare for a fight down there. Where are they headed? I guess they're headed over here somewhere. Well, we'll see where they go and respond accordingly. Nothing to worry about down here. Seems like the UK's land in India is suffering from some rebel problems. Call ally from the Chinese Empire. Alright. I guess so. Probably won't affect us too much. Okay, one more occupations. We have some land beginning to be occupied somewhere, which we should pay attention to. It's down there. So we're at 0% war score, 0.2 from our current occupations, but we will be getting some ticking war score from sieging the entire war goal once we get that done. We don't have Egypt called in either. I guess we didn't have an alliance with them. They won't accept. Oh, okay. That's fine, I suppose. I guess it's because we have some of their land down here. Well, they're in our sphere, that's the important thing. Let's see. This is mobilized Turkish troops. We can probably pretty safely attack and destroy this army. So let's do that, even though they're going to be in the mountains here. For the 27th. We lost an occupation down here to Switzerland, which is unfortunate. They actually have a decently sized army here between them. Which is kind of worrying, and this is... Yeah, they're both actual armies, not mobilized troops. If we can maneuver them into attacking us in mountains or something, that we should be able to win a good battle or two. Okay, we wiped out that Turkish army. Let's go after Spain here too. Yeah, we definitely need to do something about this. These occupations are going to count pretty severely against us. So once this occupation is done, we'll send these two armies down in that direction. Probably this other one as well. Okay, we won an occupation. We have finished experimental psychology. Lost an occupation. Lost an occupation. Alright, the good news here is I can actually walk our armies over from Africa, since we have a continuous land access via these straits, which is good. They might actually be necessary. I'm going to bring this army up in this direction too. So with those numbers, we should be able to take these Swiss and Austrian armies just fine, I think. Let's see. If we can get our armies together in a nearby province, we can possibly bait them into attacking one of them in the mountains and reinforce with the other stacks. Sure, we'll get military tech. Where are you headed to now? Alright, you stay here, you go up there, you go here. See if we can get into a battle there. Don't get any ideas about running off after rebels or anything. This army will start sending up in this direction too. Should be safe enough to go that way, I think. Yep, they are occupying us more. You are on your way up, that's good. Head to Dubai. Alright, so we'd like to keep an eye at least on our occupations here, because those are giving us war score right now. And we don't want to lose that. We're pretty behind from occupations, but we should be able to defeat these armies and start taking these sieges back. For now though, we're out of time, so thanks for watching, and join me again in the next episode where we will continue this war.